So we have the Facebook application will be there. So in the Facebook, everyone directly go to the like chat window or message or anyone to directly go to that page. So everyone will log into the application. Means at a time login is happen. So maybe what will happen, maybe now I am logging, same time maybe someone will also log in, right? So at that time, what will happen? See, for example, we can observe in evening hours, like after 4 to night 8 or 10 o'clock. So everyone will be free and everyone will be go to the Facebook and they do for their transactions. Like they will log in, and after that login, they will book, like watch the videos, download videos, or they will chat. So these all things they will do. So at a time, number of user will be access that application. So at that point of view, maybe charting how much response time you are getting. So maybe what will happen, you are not tested any performance testing application, then what will happen, your application will be slow, because what will happen means you don't know for the particular load. So that is why what happen, everyone is coming to the application at a time, attack to the application. At that time what will happen, their application will be slow, otherwise many number of user will be accessed, then their application might be crash. So that is point of view. We need for the each and every transaction, how much response time is taking we need. So that is point of view we are adding for the LR start transaction and end transaction. So again, we can record the script. Actually, yesterday some guys will be not there. So we'll start again. We can record the script means after vision, like virtual user generator, once we can open, it will be look like this. And after that, you want to record the script means you can go to the file. First thing we need to new script and solution, because we are doing for the new script. So after that we need to select for the protocol. So what is the protocol? Nothing but it's a communication between the client and server. So same to the browser also. So we need some communication. See, you want to record the script means some communication will be needed from the tool to browser and also to the client to server. So that is the protocol. So we are doing for the all web-based application, most of the application. You can assume in real-time applications we are using banking application, insurance application, healthcare applications, e-commerce applications, and same to the we have the some Paytm applications. So these all everywhere will be mostly we are using for the Windows only. So that is why you are good for this Windows testing, then you are good for the anything like web-based application means you need to select for the web HTTP HTML protocol, and after that we need to give for the script name here. So we need to give for the script name like flight booking and underscore. Okay, we are giving for the date of the today 02 and 12/20/22. And after that, we can click on create button. Now you can observe once we can create the new script, it will be look like this. Now we need to record the script. So we need to record the script means you can click on record button. So before that, which application you are doing and what is that URL, you need to first will be you understand the business flow. So what happen, see for example, I will give one example. We'll go to the web browser and we'll see the application. First, see for example, you are doing for the flight booking application means what text I can do, what is the my business flow. You should understand the first thing will be business flow. Then only you are able to record the script. Otherwise, what will happen while recording the script, you can come to the back and again come to the next. So these things will happen. Your script recording will be not good. So that is why what you need to do before recording, you should understand the business flow. So like you can open for the as a like manually. Okay, we are launching application. So after launch, what we need to do? We need to do for the login. So same way, any application, you should understand the business flow first thing. What things I can do. So you need to like that practice in manually, like we can log into the application. And after that, we are giving for the username and password, click on login. So you are booking the tickets, that is why you are going to the flight tickets. Maybe your cancel ticket means you can go to the itinerary and you can select for the any one of the ticket and click on cancel button. But now we are doing for the cancel, not cancel. We are need to go to the flight. Maybe what will happen while doing the record, you are by mistake click for the flights, in between you click for the itinerary, so it is not good. So that is why once you are able to recording the script means you should understand the business flow, everything in your mind. Otherwise you need to like we have the some use case document will be there. So use case document nothing but some companies will be provide for the that document like business flow. So what is the business flow, these things will be, we need to will get the details like this. I will show that also. So means sometimes what happen, this is the small application, then maybe we can know for this next step, this next step, this maybe you have the 300 transactions, okay, is there that particular business flow. So at that time each and everything in your mind, no, right? So means that is why what we need to do means using for the use case document, like they will provide for the one use case document. Like first you need to enter the URL, and after that click on the flight button. So they will give for the steps. So how it will be use case will be there means we need to give for the serial number. So use case document like this, serial number, and steps, expected results, and after that transactions. So like this will be there. First they will be, for example, we are doing for the what is the scenario. 1 minute, we'll give for the scenario name above also. Okay, scenario name will be flight booking is our scenario. Flight booking our scenario. Okay, so now in the application also will give web tour. In that we are doing for the flight booking. Okay, now first step. So web tour application first step, what we are doing, see, we come to here, we are launching the URL. So you need to give for the this step, like launch the URL. Sometimes what will happen, maybe it is a new project actually, then what will happen, you need to write for this all steps, and you need to create for the like this, you need to create for the use case document. We can call it as a this document, like launch the URL. And after that, after launch URL, which page you can expect, see, after launch is completed, we can go to the navigate to the login page, navigate the login page, and transaction name. So transaction name also I told, right, you need to give for the proper names, we need to give, because so which application you are doing, you need to give for the like this web tour. In that, and we are doing for the what is our scenario, flight booking. Okay, in that flight booking we need to give for the now transaction name. So T01 means transaction 1, and what we are doing, launch URL. Means you need to give for the proper like this for the each and every transaction. And after that, second step, we need to log into application. So, and we have one more also need, that is also very important thing. because as a performance testing point of view, it's important for the test data. Login URL means what things you need. What things we need to enter? Enter
Credentials.
username,
Password.
username,
Yes, and password.
and password. Okay, so if you log in this space, so what we can expect the results, expected results, what we can get after login. Then you are going to the which page? So we are going to the flights reservation page. So we need to write for the like this each and every step, and transaction name also you need to give for the like this same way you can do, and you can give for the T02. So you guys will be, when you are practicing or recording the script, right, you need to write for the transaction names also like this, because if it is if you went for the office, right, you can do for the same way. Maybe now I giving for the only login means you also went for the office means you also give like this, then they will easily identify this guy is not professional guy. So that is why I am explaining these documents. You need to keep in your mind, we are going to as a not a fresher, so we are going to as a professional. So that is why you need each and every step. So how to we can give for the script name, and how to we can give for the transaction name. So by seeing only they will understand, okay, this guy good. Okay, so that is why I am giving for this much of expectation from your side. Navigate the reservation page. Okay, and next step. So next step, what we can do? Click on flight. Flight. So in that test data, we have anything will be there? We don't have anything, right? So test data, nothing will be there. Once you can click on flight, which page you can going? You can click on this. We are going to the find flight page. User navigate the find flight. Page. So after that, next transaction name. So we need to give for the T03 and click on flights. We need to give for the same like this. Click on flights. So next step. After that, what we need to do, we can observe, we are selecting for this source and destination, and after that click on continue, and in that we are selecting for the flight. So select the flight. Select the flight and click on continue. So we can write this type of steps also. If you want means you can write for the year also, you can write. Okay, so after that, so if we have the select flight, you don't have any test data, right? You can observe in this we are selecting the flight, so it means you are selecting from through application only, so that is why no need for the test data. And after select the flight and click on continue, you can go to the which page. User will be navigate to the payment page. User navigate the payment page. Assume, so why I am telling this, maybe if you got new project, you need to prepare like this also. Maybe it is happen, right? So that is why you need to understand for this document also, very important. Payment screen also we can give, or page also, no problem. Okay, then you can give it as a transaction name. Control D, and what we are doing, we are selecting the flight. You can give for the select flight and flight. And transaction number we need to change as a 4. And next, fifth transaction. Control D. Oh, so next, what we are doing, we are enter the details. We are entering the details. So this will be important for the test data point of view. So what are the things you are doing here? Like this, you can enter. Like enter the what are the things we are entering? Test data here. Enter F name, nothing but first name, comma, last name, comma, address, comma, address 1, comma, and passenger details, pass details, comma, and CC, credit card details. Means this data will be needed, because why you are giving this test data means maybe someone, okay, I developed this use case document, I'm giving to the Lakshmi for this scenario. Maybe I am absent, or maybe I am went from the other office. Maybe I got some got the job in other company, so I went. Then actually Lakshmi will be new for this application. Then she will come to here. Okay, we need to enter username password. Maybe for the username password also you can give for the username is equal to, you can give for the like this also we need to give. Then if someone will be easily understand, okay, username password we need to enter for the this is the details, then we easily understand. And first name last name also if you want means you can give. So that is why just I am entering for the enter name only. Then what will happen, Lakshmi will be easily understand application, and she will enter for the username and password, and she will log in, and she will be understand the easily that application, and she will be record very easy way. So and after that what we are doing here, okay, enter the details, enter details, payment details you can give, enter payment details, and click on continue. So then which page we can go, so you can enter, after entering these details we are going to the invoice page. So you can give for the user navigate the invoice screen. Okay, and transaction you can give. So I will give assignments also for everyone. Okay, I will give for the some other application, and you need to do for the same way. You need to prepare document also, because real time how we are doing same way I will give for the training. So after that final step, what we need to sign off. So you can give for the click on sign off. Sign off. So finally what happened, user navigate the home page or launch, user navigate the launch screen or home page you can give. Okay, and after that final transaction also we can give control D and C 306 and sign off. See, now I prepared. So maybe you don't know for this application, then first thing what you need to do, you need to, okay, go to the first will be, you can go to the application. Okay, then you need to follow these steps. Okay, first will be launch the URL. Okay, we are launch URL means we are enter the URL, and you can here give for the URL also if you want means URL test data, we can give it as a URL underscore, and you can give for the this URL. Okay, and after that, so we need to enter for the username and password. So means maybe I'm showing for this is the very small code, then but this is the maybe 300 lines. Then what you can do, you can do click on tab and you can go to here and you can follow this step. Okay, next log in to the application, enter username and password. So then what you can do, you need to enter and enter for these details and click on login button. And after that, this step is complete. Next will be click on flight. Okay, we need to click the flights. And after that, we are finding the flight. So we need to find the flight like departure city and arrival city and date and time, and we need to change for the these things means seat of preference, seat type and type seat. We can change it and click on flight. Then we can go to here. Next step, what we can do, we can select the flight and click on continue. We need to select any one of the flight and click on continue. And after that, enter the payment details, click on continue. What are the details? Enter, okay, first name, last name, address 1, address 2, passenger, these all things you need to enter. So based on that, you need to understand the easy way. So by seeing that document, and click on continue. So now we can go to the next step, click on sign up button. So entire business flow is completed. So like this, you need to understand the application. So like this, you can prepare the document, and this document, we can call it as a use case document. What document? Use case document. So in the document contains how many serial number, nothing but how many steps you have, like what is the each and every step means launch the URL, and after that test data nothing but what is the using for your understanding point of view, enter username, password, enter first name, last name, that is we can call it as a test data. See, as a performance testing point of view, very important thing is the test data, because what is the performance testing main aim? You need to execute with the multiple users. So you need for the multiple user data, like you have only Jojo Bean single user data. So, but you want to execute for the more data means you need for the 100 user test you are doing means 100 username password you need. Okay, that will be how to we can get, how to we can gather, that will be, we'll discuss later. Okay, that is the very important for the test data. Expected results, nothing but which page you can go to the next. After that launch is done, then which page you are going, and after login is completed, which page you are going. So this is the expected results. Actually, you need to go to that page. That is the actually test case pass. Okay, so now everyone understand use case document, how I prepared, and how do you can understand the application. Everyone is clear, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, thank you. So now we need to start the recording. So once we can start recording means this is the record button. You can click on record button. And after that, we need to select for the browser. And after that, you need to enter for the URL. So now I am doing for flight booking application only. So this way I selected this URL and click on start record button. Before that, I told we need to check for the recording options is a very important. So you are doing for the script recording means you need to check for the recording option. You can click on this recording options. So once open recording option, see first will be record. In the recording, we have the two modes, HTML based and URL based. I will explain. Okay, once we'll explain for the all recording options also I will explain. So at the time I will give for the difference. What is the difference between HTML based and URL based? So we are recording now HTML based only. You can check this. And after that HTML advanced, you need to go to the, actually you need to check this. So script contain explicitly URL and web submit data. You can observe. So maybe why we are not selecting this? Actually, I told we need to select for the only second one, but you guys can doubt will be there, right? Why we not select for the first one? So if you select this, it will be generated for the web link and web submit form. So web link nothing but it's the images. So means in that application, if it is any images will be there, it will be loaded images also. But images will be, if you record it, then what will happen means when you are executing or when you are replaying the script, right, it will take time. And so that is why we no need to record for the images. We want only particular request. So that is why we need to select for this script contain explicit URL and web submit data. So And after that, this is the record within the correct, and after that click on OK. And after that, come to the protocol. Already we are selected web HTTP HTML protocol, and that advanced we need to check for the, if you want headers, you can click on headers in the list, record header in list. No need, you can click on this. Okay, and this is the prerequisites. One more thing, mapping and filter. We need select for the web-based application, means soccer level data. After all changes you did, you need to click on OK. Then only it will be changes happen. So after recording options, everything done, then you can start recording. You can click on this. So which browser you are in, like selected, right? That browser automatically it will be start. So now you can observe. So recording, this part is open. Now it is invoking our web tour URL also. See, I open like this is the Internet Explorer I open. See, now it is invoking our URL. So which URL I given? You can observe, maybe this recording will be not increasing. What will happen means your application is not working. So you need to consider that is the way also. See, now you can observe. So when you are click this, right, it is automatically increase for these events. Then your recording will be going good. Then you can, now we are doing for the launch is completed. Then what we need to do, we are doing for the login. So just I'm giving, because otherwise we can do one more way also. Maybe we have the many steps will be there. Every time you need to record this one, means you need to copy this transaction name. This is not login, right? So this is right. You can copy this transaction and you can go to the here and click on start transaction and give it as a transaction name, this login, and click on OK. Then you can perform the login. Like you can enter for the Jojo and Bean is the username password by default. Okay, click on login. So login is completed. You need to end the transaction. What is the end transaction? Web to login, you need to end. So after that, again, you can go to the here. So we need to give for the proper transaction. That is why I'm I went for that use case document page, and I'm giving for the click on flight and click on OK. Then you can click for the flights. So once you can click anything, you should wait for the until that page will be load. After until everything is loaded, then you can end the transaction. Click on flight. Next transaction, what? Find flight. Now I copied find flight only. I think wrong I copied.
ఇది యాక్చువల్ ఒక్క యూజర్ కి అయితే ఇట్లా చేస్తారు, అదే మల్టిపుల్ యూజర్ చేయాలంటే ఎట్లా రికార్డ్, అంటే ఇప్పుడు 100 చేయాలంటే ఎట్లా చేస్తారు?
Yeah, we'll discuss. Now we are in scripting part only, right? Multiple means you think about in controller, not here. Okay. So find flight, and after that we are selecting for the flight. So you can give it as a transaction name, select flight. So some mistakes also I'm giving, because once you record the script also, manual also we can give, that is the way. So you need to select for the any one of the flight, click on continue. What happens? Not coming. Okay, now we need to enter for the payment details. You can enter the transaction name is a payment. Okay, we need to enter for payment details. What is the payment details? Like you can enter for the KPHP and Hyderabad and credit card details. Click on continue. YN transactions mute. Sign off. So after complete for the entire business flow, you can stop the recording. So once we can stop recording, right, automatically the code will be generated.
Down like rejoin.
Yeah, no need. We have the time will be there. It will complete class. See, everything is a code is generating. No need to write manual anything. So script to recording completed. After recording is completed, you need to observe for the one thing in the recording report. We need to observe the loading the recording, and after that you need to observe the what is the host we are selected. Like you can observe. Actually, we did for the this only. This is our URL 127.0.1. So after that, you can go to the action part. Now we can observe everything is recorded or not. See web URL and login and up to log sign off. It is recorded or not. You can observe. See up to sign off is recorded. Now we need to observe the like code part of it. So you can observe login, nothing but what you are doing, you are clicking the, after entering the URL, you are clicking. So if you click means which function it is generating means web URL function it is generated. So you can observe you are clicking means that is the, it is generating for the web URL. But you can observe one more thing, login means what you are doing, you are entering the data, like you are entering username and password, Jojo Bill. Means you are entering means which function it is generating, web submit data it is coming. So after that what you are doing, you are clicking for the search flight button. So your click means it is a generating web URL, and after that you are entering for selecting for the like departure city, arrive city. See you can observe departure and arrive. So at that time which function it is generated, web submit data is generated. Now you guys clear, right? Maybe your click means which function it will generate, web URL. Maybe you are entering data means which function it is generating, web submit data.
Submit. Web submit.
So that is also very important. So once you can record the right, you are able to record it properly or not, you need to check. So this is where you need to check, like you are entering data means it is generated web submit data. You are clicking anything in the application, it is generated web URL. It's clear everyone? So
Yes,
we'll
bro.
meet for tomorrow, same time. If you have any doubts, tell me. Otherwise, we can go to close class.
Bro.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, అది share చేస్తాను చెప్పారు.
Okay. I will share. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, ఆల్రెడీ నేను మెయిల్ ఐడి పెట్టాను.
Okay, I will share. Okay.
ఒకవేళ మార్నింగ్ ఏమైనా పెట్టుకోండి 5:30 కాకుండా మార్నింగ్ అయినా ఓకే ఇస్తుంది.
ఏంటిది?
సో మార్నింగ్ అయినా ఓకే, ఒకవేళ 6 కైనా ఈవినింగ్ ఓకే, 5:30 కైనా కొద్దిగా ఇబ్బంది.